Greetings. I am a Dragon Alchemist, and allow me to entertain you. I am once again playing Fallout 4, where I am currently at the Mass Fusion building, where I've already been doing a bit of work around here. Cleared out the gunners, did a bit of looting. But there was one main reason I came here, and that is for this bobblehead.
There we go.
Been looking around where the rest of the bobbleheads are, and figured, you know what, I may as well go out and get them. I already maxed out my stats, I may as well bump them up a little further. So now that we have the strength bobblehead, we are going to go to our main destination today, and that is Good Neighbor. Got to talk to Kent about, well, what he's gonna do next. And after that, well, I rightfully don't really know. I know I've got this quest at Boston Airport for the Brotherhood, something about missing supplies, so I may go check what that's about. Nice clear day, imposing statuary, and it looks pretty clear out here so far, so that's good. After I head to Good Neighbor, though, I'm probably going to head to a settlement to drop stuff off. Mainly because I did a lot of looting inside Mass Fusion. Those gunners were nicely equipped. Now I'm going to just sell other gear for caps. Admiring your knife that you stabbed that poor guy out front with, Hancock. Not quite sure how to feel about that. I don't see anyone else that might be making issues for you. Gonna have a seat? Alright. Well, you do that. You just wait out in front while I go get Kent. See what he's doing.
What, you need something to take the edge off?
Hopefully he's doing better after all that he's gone through. Heh. I know I'm certainly better now that I don't have to deal with Sinjin anymore. Still a bit annoying. Not happy that I had to save scum that much, but... well, I did what I needed to do to get the job done. Alright, where is Kent? Yeah, that's at the crash site. That's not quite what I was looking for. Where's Kent? He's not here, is he? Irma?
Glad to see you again, honey. I hope you're doing better.
Well, I'm doing better and Kent's alive, but do you happen to know where he is?
Hey, Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
That doesn't really help me. I suppose I'll look around, see if Kent's anywhere in the area. Empty storage closet. Broken down toilets. I don't think he'd be upstairs or downstairs.
The Institute is finally gone. We can all breathe easier without them lurking behind everyone's lives. Thank you.
You're welcome, Dr. Amari.
Dr. Amari.
Your memories of Vault 111? I'm so sorry we put you through that again.
Hey, at least I have my memories. I've been distinctly put off of memory wipes. Probably for forever, really. Now that the Institute's gone, hopefully you can stop having to do that as well. Yep, he's not down here. And I doubt he'd be upstairs, but I'm gonna check anyways. Irma's terminal, no thank you. It's impolite to look into a lady's journal, after all. I don't see anything, so yeah, Kent's not here anymore. I'm disappointed. Then again, maybe he's just taking the long route home. I don't know. I'm gonna check back in here one more time. Yeah, he's gone. He's nowhere to be seen. Well, hopefully we'll see him again one day. I was wearing this for him. I was wearing this for him for so long. And finally, now that we're done, I hope for a nice wrap-up. Yeah, we killed Sinjin, we saved him, but that's not really exactly how I expected things
Buddy,
to go.
I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Well, good news for you. I'm not bothering you, so you can
Need
stay
a place to stay? Try hotel
sober.
rooms first.
If that's actually a good thing for you. I have no idea. Alright, I'm gonna head to the castle, turn in all my supplies, and then after that we are heading off to Boston Airport. There we go. Finished delivering my supplies back to the castle, and have now arrived at Boston Airport. And there's Hancock arriving just a little after me. Hello, Brotherhood of Steel. Still not quite sure how I feel about you guys. Okay, now that we're here, we may as well get down to this investigation. Duty or dishonor? Speak to Knight Sergeant Gavel. Now, where is he? It says this way. Oh, good. I was hoping that I'd find this entrance. Ah, and there's the person I need to speak with.
Sergeant, let me guess. Captain Kells sent you?
That he did. Just, been a while. Sorry about that. Yes, he did. Let's keep it specific. No need to elaborate.
That's right. Let's take this somewhere more private. Follow me.
Yep, I figured.
Dealing the final blow to the Institute.
We've converted
Not the
this
Minutemen.
section of the terminal into our primary supply depot. Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through
And
here.
just like
Supplies
that,
from the Pridwin, salvage from the field, we handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door.
And now, some of it's unaccounted for. I can see that can be a
Which is
concern.
why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, stay out of our way.
Well, it could very well be that these supplies aren't being stolen by your people. I mean, there could be others around here. Raiders, for a start. So, where to start to look, then?
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
Uh-huh. Now, if this was a regular occurrence with Proctor Tegan, then I would like to know about that. But Tegan seems to me like the sort of man that doesn't like getting numbers fouled up. And if he did have to endure it, he wouldn't endure it twice.
Lucia and Clark.
Knight Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted to this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but I'll have them in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
Alright, I'll go ask them. What about the nature of the supplies?
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense. I could see someone stealing weapons or tech, but our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of cram.
That's because you're not thinking about a regular scavenger. Sure, bullets and weapons can get you a bit of somewhere, it'll protect you, but you need food to survive. And out in the wasteland, unless you're part of my settlements, food is kind of hard to come by. At least in massive quantities. Massive, unirradiated quantities at that. Right, what about the logistics department?
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now. We're a small group. We stick together. And we keep the Brotherhood running.
Alright, I can understand that.
That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go. It's not worth your time or mine.
Now. I'm of the Nick Valentine School of Investigation. We get to the bottom of things. If there really is just a foul-up in the numbers, then we'll find that out. And we can correct that. If not, well, things are gonna get interesting.
Right? Look, I already told Sergeant Gavel everything I know.
Yeah, you spoke to Gavel.
You already spoke with Gavel?
He questioned the entire unit. None of us saw anything. Look, I want to get to the bottom of this as much as anyone. What do you want to know?
Right? What's the security around here? Not that I even need to ask. This place is tight.
What's the security situation here like?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of here without us knowing about it.
Nothing? Nothing at all? That does raise the question. How long has this been going on? If it's a single crate coming out every, I don't know, once a week, then yeah, that can go missing really easily.
You really think the base is that secure?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of here without us knowing about it.
I don't know about that. What do you know about the supplies?
Tell me about the missing supplies.
I really don't know anything. I've heard the rumors, same as everyone else. That's all.
That's a little strange. You're part of the logistics division. You should know what is coming in and out of your place.
What rumors have you heard?
Well, they say raiders with stealth boys hit the terminal every night. That supplies disappear faster than we can bring them in. It's a lot of garbage. I usually work the night shift. Believe me, the only thing you risk dying of is boredom.
Raiders with stealth boys. I'd give that a little bit of credence, but not too much. I mean, the stealth boys are probably worth more than the food that they're bringing out. And they could hit a lot easier targets than the Brotherhood, for crying out
I haven't
loud.
got all day.
Alright, what do you know about the division?
Tell me about the logistics unit.
There are what, 10 of us now? Something like that. Our division reports to Proctor Teagan, up on the Pridwin. Sergeant Gavel handles day-to-day operations. He's run logistics for years. Other than the sergeant, there's Lucia, me, the scribes, and a few other knights who aren't fit for field duty.
Alright, what can you tell me about Lucia? Apparently it requires a persuasion check.
Lucia?
Excuse me, Knight Lucia. We joined the Brotherhood together. She'll probably get assigned to a patrol team soon. Me? I'll still be stuck here.
Oh? I wonder why that is. Well, then again, people need to know how to do the quartermastery around here.
That's all, Initiate.
Sir?
Okay, let's see about Lucia then. Where is she? Ah, there she is.
Night.
Copper wire. Copper wire. Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. What can I do for you, Knight?
Well, if you're looking for copper wire, you might want to check one of my settlements. I'm pretty sure we can sell you a ton of copper. I've actually been overabundant in copper recently. That might not last long depending on how my construction at Spectacle Island goes. We'll have to see. Yeah, do you have time for questions?
Do you have time for some questions?
Oh. You must be here about the missing supplies. I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
Anything out of the ordinary?
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Alright, that is actually pretty specific. She at least knows what's going on, better than the other guy.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. But why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
Well, at least you're giving credence to the idea that there are missing supplies.
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food and, vacuum tubes? No, sorry, they just lost those.
Lost vacuum tubes, huh? Well, that at least tells me that this might actually be maybe a missing number situation? I don't know.
You lost some vacuum tubes? How often are supplies lost around here?
Someone had just filed them in the wrong place, apparently. Clark found them the next day. The little things do happen, but it never amounts to much. The sergeant may complain, but Proctor Teagan and his scribes are very thorough. 1 or 2 crates, maybe, but not this many.
Alright, so that does tell me that Tegan runs a type ship.
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from working here. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
Oh? Why does Clark have an issue?
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends. Well, until recently.
Ah, we might have an issue here. Might be related, maybe not.
Why? What happened?
It was after the battle.
What battle?
The battle?
Battle for the airport. It was our first real combat mission. It was something to see. The Pridwin coming in under full vertebrate escort, guns blazing. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. Dozens of ferals. We opened fire and cut them down, and hunted the ones that tried to run. It was everything I had hoped for. But Clark, he hasn't been the same since. It's like he's just given up. Since then, I've noticed him slipping off by himself, once or twice a day. I never thought much of it, but do you think you could follow him? See what he's doing? His shift should be over in a few minutes. Maybe it's nothing, but I'm worried about him.
Watch your mouth, friend. It's getting you in trouble.
All right.
Okay.
That's it for today.
I think we might have an issue here. Clark apparently goes off and does something on his downtime. Now that isn't in itself suspicious. But what does he do? And why? Maybe it's PTSD? I mean, it wasn't a particularly hard-fought battle, but any sort of high-stress situation can trigger it. I suppose we'll find out in a second. Yeah, keep hidden. We might need to keep our distance here. Not exactly the best work for someone in power armor, but fortunately, I've come at nighttime, so it's gonna be a bit harder to spot me, at least. Just a tiny bit. I'm gonna have to stay in the bushes. Okay, just keep an eye on him. And keep our distance. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you turning around for? It's like he's noticing he's being followed. Interesting. Maybe he's just a junkie now. Maybe he just needs a fix to get over the whole horrors of battle. Or maybe it's something else. Maybe he's the leak, but why the food? Alright. We've fallen behind a bit. Let's stay close enough to watch. Stay in the bushes. Stay in the bushes. Just observe for now. Let's see. Horizon Airlines, I suppose that was supposed to be? That's my guess. Well, the only horizon you'll be seeing is the one right over there for the next 200 years. Let's go up. Any flight recorders up here? I know, not very stealthy, but just gotta check. Nope, no flight recorders. We'll move along. And this is a section of the airport I've never been to. What is this? Boston Airport ruins. Interesting. What would be over here? They said this place was secure, but how secure are we talking? Find and initiate Clark. That means he's hidden around here somewhere? Let's see. Let's not take any supplies. This stump is Brotherhood territory. Facilities, huh? Alright. ID card reader. I'm guessing I don't have an ID for this.
Gotta find the card.
Alright. Time to locate a card then. It's down below.
Something ain't right about this place.
No, can't get up that way, even with my jetpack. And I managed to get my laser PDW back. Put all the Silver Shroud stuff back at the castle. Ghouls. We got ghouls. Are they feral ghouls? Optional exterminate the ferals. I mean, we don't have... Hey, if you start just making issues, I will put you down. We cool? We cool? Yeah, we cool? Yeah, just walk past. Me and Hancock, we're buddies! No, 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 don't make an issue of it. See? Me, Hancock. Friends, friends. I'm putting the gun down just for a second. Don't charge, don't charge. Now, normally I'd just be shooting these ferals without a second thought, but apparently exterminating the ghouls might be an issue. Alright, you know what?
You're dead.
Oh! Never mind, never mind. We are opening fire. Put him down. Okay. Maybe what they meant was exterminate every ghoul we come across. I don't know why, but that doesn't sound like a good thing to me. Well, it might be a good thing for the Brotherhood, but we've already established that... Knight Rillen? What's he doing here? Who is he? Huh. We might have to report that knight in sometime. Okay. We're just gonna shoot any feral ghoul that comes across us. Like these bunch.
Know yourself pretty well, brother.
Thank you. So far, so good. Bloodied Chinese officer sword. Very nice.
Really hope this is water.
If it isn't water, I'd be very surprised to know what it actually is. You'd think that walking around with Hancock would make the ghouls a little more amenable to me. Nope, apparently not. And since the ghouls have the run of the place, I doubt this is Brotherhood territory, so I am actually going to be taking all this stuff now. This is sections of the airport they have not secured. Red box? I'll take for the aluminum. Oh. Yeah, more. I saw movement. Check, check.
Check your fire. A lot of fission engines down here.
Thanks for the tip, Hancock. That's why I'm using a semi-automatic. Normally I'd be using my laser PDW, but you're right. That's a lot of potential ways this could go sideways. So I want to make sure that if I shoot, I actually have target. Oh, check left. And one to the skull. Anything this way? Wow. This place is gonna go up really badly if I make one badly placed shot. 1, 2, 3. Check your fire indeed. I'm going to have to figure out a place where to run if things do start blowing up. Maybe not me hitting one of the engines, maybe, but maybe a pocket of gas. Given all the vehicles around here, very likely there might be gas pockets around here. Ah! 2. Third one. Any behind? Check the rear. Alright, Hancock's got rear. I can advance. What is Clark doing down here? I'm not quite sure what's going on. Is this a red herring? Or does Clark have something to do with the supplies? Ghouls don't need food, do they? I mean, they can eat. We've already seen that Hancock doesn't mind taking a few chems as well. But we've seen ghouls locked up in vaults and other places, in closets for the matter, for over 200 years. No food, nothing, and they still survive. So, food and ghouls don't mix. So he can't be giving the food to the ghouls, and they're feral at that. They'd tear him apart. So I'm feeling that this is more of a red herring than anything.
Alone.
Kill the glowing one before he resurrects all his buddies. Take everything. Anything else around here? Ah, we got a duffel bag with a few goodies. And now let's get out of the water before we turn into a ghoul ourselves. No offense to you, Hancock, but I happen to like having smooth skin. And a nose. And ears. I mean, immortality's nice and all, but I'd rather...
Find a use for that. Someone's coming.
Oh great, I've been missing all those shots. Fire in the hole! What are we looking at, Hancock? I got one ghoul, but... Oh, two. I got two of them. Ah, hello. Hey, you know what? Hold on a second, ghouls. If this is a security terminal, I might just make things a lot easier on me really quickly. Trek 1 likeness. Yeah, just hold them off for a second, Hancock, while I do a bit of hacking, please. Shed. Nope, no likenesses. Can't be new then. So, term? There we are. Oh, yes! Turret controls, please. Turret, override. Override to my side. Eject the tape and turn on the turrets. There we go. Make things easier on me. There are Protectron stewards as well? I think they got wrecked during the war. Well, at least we know this section's cleared out. Otherwise, those turrets would start shooting now. Alright, we can walk around freely. Ugh. Startled me for a moment there, Hancock. Let's see. Desk fans, gold watches, the usual loot. Still not clear on what Clark is doing down here. I mean, we could just be going through all this and just find that he is actually taking some drugs on the side. But then where would he get the drugs? Then we'd actually be talking about a report of eating drugs. Oh, maybe he's actually taking the food in trade for drugs.
Hey.
I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Sure, check the stash.
And this is a nicely out-of-the-way place to do a bit of drug trading, but I might just be maligning Clark here. Maybe he has no drug problem at all, and I'm just assuming things here. Oh. Whoa, that's a lot of ghouls. Just how many ghouls were in here? Then again, I suppose this is an airport. There would be a lot of people at an airport. That kind of does raise the question. How many people got trapped here during the war? And as for why they got turned into ghouls? Well, did these planes' engines run on nuclear power? Then again, it could just be the bombs. could very well likely be that the bombs and the radiation were the ones that did them in the first place. No need to overcomplicate matters. That's just depressing. Nothing I want. Bit of what I want. Yep. Gas canister, you'll take the revolver, you know what? Oh, whoa. Yeah, just keep walking. I love this silenced pistol. Gives them a little pause of where the fire's coming at. Or from. They know where it'll be coming at, and it's at them.
Keep it clean, Boston. Please dispose of food waste in the monster receptacles.
Still no sign of Clark, though. Where could he be? Flamer fuel. You know, this is one of those situations where a flamer wouldn't go amiss. Anything in here?
To avoid delay, do not hold the door.
Hello. Oh, this was another way out. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, is this where I could have gotten and hacked some more terminals? For more turrets? Yep, I could have. Oh well. Just a few more free bits of EXP for me for a cost of a few 10mm. Where's my turret controls? There we are. Override. Eject the tape and activate the turrets. There we go. Just covering my backside because you never know if you miss something in here. Given that these ghouls can climb out of those ceilings and the walls, you want to be sure. I suppose this takes airport security to whole new levels. We will have turrets that fire live ammunition. What was that?
Hey, I got something.
This is the TSA calling. We're here to check your bags for any suspicious fluids, explosives, and anything else that might be dangerous to your flight. Me? I'm packing a pistol. You might have to confiscate that before I get on board. Oh, this is depressing. I'm leaving that alone. No suicide guns for me. Baggage claim. We've got a few missing baggages for the last 200 years. But also, for the past 200 years, we have had no new incidences of missing baggages. So that's good for us, isn't it? Way leading down. You know what? If I found a fragmentation grenade in one of those suitcases, I would have been a little depressed. Information desk terminal. Let's see what they have. Welcome to Boston. Offer to answer questions. Guide tourists to affiliates / marketing partners. Flight schedule. Error and error. Fair enough. Food and drink. Beantown Brewery. Oh, I think we've been there. Open from 4 to 6 on Mondays to Fridays, and 12 to 7 p.m. on the weekends. Get a taste of a true Boston original. See real hops and brewing implements in our visitor center and museum. Then enjoy a tasting of some of Boston's best ales and lagers. Full brewery tours available by appointment only. Shamrock Tap House. Also been there. The clientele's a little rough, though. 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Mondays through Thursdays, 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. on Fridays to Sundays. That's a long happy hour. After a hard day's work, nothing beats a night at the pub. Come on down to the Shamrock for a good time, good friends, and great deals. Authentic Irish fare, daily drink specials, the finest domestic and European beer, whiskey, and liquors on draught. Slante! I think I butchered that very badly. Shopping! Fallon's Department Store. Hours vary. Whether you're searching for a new piece of jewelry or an entire wardrobe, Fallon's Department Store is the place to go. With multiple locations throughout the greater Boston area, Fallon's is always there when you need it. Clean, close, convenient. Be sure to visit our flagship store in West Roxbury, now carrying our entire line of merchandise. I've actually been there. I've cleared the place out off camera. Very nice place if it wasn't for the super mutants. Haymarket Mall. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. Fine art, handsome furnishings, the cutting edge of modern fashion. If you're looking for a shopping experience that's as classy and sophisticated as you are, look no further than Haymarket Mall. Haymarket, for the finer things in life. Attractions. Walk the Freedom Trail. Been there, done that. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Explore the fascinating history and enduring legacy of colonial Boston by walking the Freedom Trail. Scheduled tours depart from Boston Common every half hour, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Self-guided tours also available. See the treasures of Jamaica Plain. Come and see the fabulous treasures of Jamaica Plain. The stunning exhibit will be on display for 1 week only, before the priceless items are sealed away, never to be seen again. Well, they've been seen once, after 200 years. Visit the Boston Public Library, again, full of super mutants. Well, was full of super mutants. 9 to 5, Monday to Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sundays. The nation's second largest library, the Boston Public Library houses a wide array of books and historic records. Lectures, readings, and recitals are offered daily and are free to the public. Call for times. Art and architectural tours are also available. Visitors to Boston are always welcome. Library books can be returned to any of our book return machines, conveniently located throughout the city. Well, that was a little nice tour of the Boston area, I suppose. You're dead, right? You weren't dead. Double tap. Double tap. I can never stress that enough. Bobby pin, American flag, and a Vault-Tec lab coat. Someone from Vault-Tec was traveling through here when the bombs fell. A patriotic one at that. Okay, where am I going? This is where we were, but couldn't get through. Okay, so the stairs leading down should be where I need to go. Should be. Still need to see what Clark's doing here. Oh, great. I gotta go through baggage claim.
Come on. Give it a try. There, that's it. Not bad, is it? Easy now. Hang on. I'll get you some more.
Huh. I was about to say I was having some Left 4 Dead vibes. You know, going through the airport with a bunch of zombies. No insult to you, Hancock. I mean actual zombies. Living dead.
Who's there? Come out.
Alright, I guess I missed that
I know
can
you're there.
shine.
You.
Oh well, it's not like I wanted to sneak up to him anyway.
Initiate.
What are you doing down here?
I suppose we're here for the investigation.
I was investigating the missing supplies. It looks like I found them.
Damn it. I thought I was being careful. Someone was bound to catch me eventually. I can't keep this up forever.
Alright. What were you doing? Why are you feeding ghouls? Ghouls don't need food. I'm sure they can eat if they wish, But if they're in radiation baths, they don't need it. So what is going on?
Keep what up?
Stealing food. I'm in logistics. No one even questioned me when I took them out of the terminal. I've been bringing them down here at night to feed the ghouls. It's been working. So far.
What's been working? Yeah, explain, please.
What do you mean it's been working? Why are you doing this?
It's a long story. I had a friend who was a ghoul once. As human as you or me. But the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood says ghouls are abominations. They all deserve to die. Would you kill him too? Just because of who he is?
If he went feral, then he'd probably want to be put out of his misery, maybe? I don't know.
Was he a feral?
What difference does it make? Weren't they all human once? I joined the Brotherhood 2 years ago. In all that time, I never doubted our beliefs. Never questioned them. But during the battle for the airport, the ghouls, they just kept coming. I killed, I don't even know how many. They started running away. But we kept going. I killed them. I killed them all.
Now, here's my thought on feral ghouls. They've gone completely nuts. Their brains have degenerated. There's no way to reclaim that. I mean, there was that one guy at the manor that tried for over 200 years. That did not go well for him. And once they go feral, they get aggressive. And when they go aggressive, they don't stop. And sad to say, once they get aggressive, you gotta stop them somehow. Now, regular ghouls. Yeah, I'd understand. Ghouls that have kept their mind intact. No, they do not deserve to die. They were ghouls that swore you had to. I'm thinking you had to, but what did you expect? I mean, what did you expect?
What did you expect? You knew what the Brotherhood stood for.
But I didn't. Not really. Not until that moment. After the battle. I needed some time to think. I found this place. And the ghouls. What could I do? Report it, and they'd all be killed. Ignore them, and they'd attack the base. I thought, if I brought them food, maybe they'd just stay down here. There wouldn't have to be any more killing. Do you think I did the right thing?
Hard to say. Because, yeah, on the one hand, does keeping them fed keep them passive? That's intriguing. You may have stumbled onto something, Clark. If you can keep them passive by keeping them fed, we might have something here. Right. About doing the right thing. That's your call, mister. If you think you did the right thing, you did the right thing to them. I mean, that's not going to be all that right on the whole justice thing, because there's a lot of other people that have claimed the same thing. But at this moment, what do you think?
Do you?
I don't know anymore. What are you going to do with them?
Alright. I'm going on the unsure path, because killing them, I don't know. Because they are still feral. If they get hungry again and they start clambering out to start killing the Brotherhood, it's putting off the inevitable. That's what I'm seeing here. So I'm just gonna go unsure.
I don't know yet.
It's not easy, is it?
No, it isn't.
And what about me?
Yeah, Hancock, I know you dislike it, but come on. We are putting off the inevitable here. I'm not saying we have to kill them because they're ghouls. I'm saying we have to kill them because they're gonna try and kill everyone else once they get hungry again. If they get hungry. As for him, you should run, condemn him, promise to lie. Look, as much as a noble thing you're doing here, you did steal supplies. Things have to be accounted for.
You should turn yourself in.
I suppose so. The captain will never understand. But it's the honorable thing to do. You might respect that, at least. I need a few minutes to get my thoughts together. Go on ahead. The elevator's in the next room. You can use my keycard. I'll be up soon.
Well, just don't feed yourself to the ghouls, please. That would be more than a little depressing. Hold on while I reload. Well, we found out what happened to the food. Not drugs. Just a little more complicated than I imagined. Alright. Facilities terminal. I don't suppose you were using this. Volunteer, no likenesses. Broadcast. 1 likeness. Documents. No likenesses. Gossiping. No likenesses. Mechanism. No likenesses. Gratitude. Well, that's the only thing left. No, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Was it mechanism? Let me check again. Oh, it was.
Got it.
My mistake. Bethesda control.
Guess they should have picked a better password.
I'm guessing if I wanted to, there's Protectrons down there that I'd activate and then it would kill them all. Let's not do that. Right, so that's pretty much it. This is probably Isaac's stuff, so I'm leaving that alone. I have no idea what they're going to be doing with the ghouls down here, but Isaac really should turn himself in. Number 1, he did steal supplies. As much as a noble thing that he was doing, it's still theft. Those were the Brotherhood supplies, and he was using it for his own purposes. And I don't know how he's going to be punished. I don't know exactly what the Brotherhood prescribes for stealing supplies to feed ghouls. That is not in my realm of expertise. If they lock him up for a while, then, well, he'll have some time to think. If they kick him out of the Brotherhood, well, he's got to figure out what to do with himself, but at least he won't have his ideals conflicting with his morals. That's important. Is this Tarberry? No, this isn't Tarberry. Okay, we're gonna turn in the evidence and see what
Next time you're running
happens.
off, how about you invite your brothers and sisters to the party?
Alright, now I'm hungry. Okay, gonna head up to the Pridwit, and then after that, after reporting it in to Captain Gills, or Gills, or great, I've forgotten how to pronounce his name. But regardless, we are reporting it in. Investigation is done. And besides not knowing what to do with the ghouls, what? Heal my companion. Who's hurt? You've got to be joking. You have got to be joking me. Alright, where are you, Hancock? You just had to land in the worst possible spot, didn't you? Here, Stimpak.
Over here.
Must have been nice, being able to hop on a plane and get away from it all. Huh. You think that's why they call the drug jet?
I have no idea, but could you please not fall from a insanely giant height next time? Please?
Never expected the Minutemen would be capable of taking out...
Okay, let's try this again without the dramatic fall. As I was saying, once we reported in, aside from not knowing what to do with the ghouls, I have no idea what to do with myself. I'm out of main quests here. There's the repeatable quests, sure. Not again. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna quick save here. Alright, I'm going to turn in the quest, and then once I'm done with that,
sure I like the idea of
I'm going to go talk to the captain. Hancock is going back to old. Alright, I guess I gotta go see him again. Alright, Lance Captain Kells, that's it.
Sergeant Gavel. Initiate Clark has made a full confession. I gather we have you to thank for it. Clark has been taken into custody, and I've dispatched a patrol team to secure the ruins. I don't think I could have asked for a better outcome. I have some caps for your service. Also, I'd like you to have a piece of armor from my personal collection. Wear it well, Knight.
Exemplar's T-60C torso. I suppose that's decent.
There is another matter we need to discuss. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat to the Brotherhood. The time has come to deal with him.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
A threat? One super mutant?
This Virgil once led the Institute's biomedical research. He experimented with FEV. He tested it on human subjects. How many super mutants did he create? How many lives have been lost because of his hubris? No. He and his work are a threat. They must be destroyed.
Yeah, he also decided he didn't want anything to do with the Institute afterwards. He figured, you know what? This is a bad idea. I don't want this anymore. He wrecked the place. Yeah, I can't betray him.
He helped us before. We can't just betray him.
We don't owe him anything. What he did for his own reasons. He served his purpose. Now he's just another monster. And a damn dangerous one.
Not now.
I have other duties to attend to, Captain.
Very well. Carry on, Knight.
Apparently that was a wrong number. Alright, let's see what Proctor Ingram has to say.
Proctor Ingram.
Did you bring me any reactor coolant?
Not yet.
No. Sorry.
Damn. Well, maybe next time then.
I'll get to that. I'll get that in a moment. I know you've been waiting. Alright, alright. Well, I suppose I got a bit of a laundry list to deal with right now. First things first. Put this armor piece he gave me into storage, because I'm over encumbered now. Number 2. Get back to Hancock, because apparently he can't stay on a vertibird without falling off the side. Number 3. Figure out what to do with myself.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
But that will be for another episode. For now, I hope I've entertained you. Farewell.